Hello, in the case of Missy Bevers, I did some high-end research. For example, I can show exactly what kind of hammer was used. It's not a normal hammer. I show this in a short video. This is here. But this is not all. This is 1 minute now, and then we're going on. It's a rock pick hammer. Okay, wait, I can stop this. Wait, so it is similar to this kind of hammer, you see, but this is I'm from Germany, so sorry for my English. This is similar, but this is something else. This is a normal tool. Many things have this, you know. Many, for example, carpenters. Or I'm not good speaking English, and so you see, you can here with this you can extract a nail or so. This is something else. From the side, it looks similar. But this is something special. This is a rock pick hammer, and in my video I also show it. Yeah, you can Google for this. This is also geological tool. Okay, so this is one part. This is about the hammer. Okay, now the second. Inside, what I have is about the leg. The person is limping. So I have to mention Aaron Stoner because in his video, first something about Aaron Stoner. He attacked me. He attacked my video. I responded, and I did not only respond to YouTube. I filed criminal charges against Aaron Stoner. This is falsification of evidence, deception of public and investigative authorities, fraud, defamation, and similar possible offenses in his video. What he did, he had this video from the police with the car, and he was zooming in. And now you have to be careful. You can zoom in with a camera, and then you get more details. But when you have the picture already and zoom in the picture, then you don't get more details. You know, it just gets blurry. And so what he's when you see what pictures he had, he cannot get details. This is like searching for the face of the man in the moon. It is ridiculous what he did. But it is not only ridiculous, you know, when you're zooming in, then he showed this picture, and then later he wanted to get from this picture to this picture, and you see it also here. And this is not possible. When you once have this blurry picture, you cannot get these details out. This is fraud. This is manipulation, and I file criminal charges. This is lie. This is fraud. This is betraying the public and trying to betray the authorities. I demand that the channel of Aaron Stoner must. He's finished. He's finished. You cannot do something like this. You can make mistakes. You can do this and this, but this is fraud. This is criminal. Okay, so this is one thing. This is how Aaron Stoner and me, how our relation is now. So, but anyway, I look to the arguments, and if someone has a right argument or good, I honor this, no matter if he's an asshole or whatever. So I have the same opinion. It was a burglary, and it went wrong. This Missy came and they met, and this was a problem. So, not targeted. All the bullshit with this blood of the dog. Shame on you. Shame on you. In not Aaron Stoner, but the people they know who are meant, and so they are. This with this all this stuff with the car. I don't look. I checked it out, but it is, you know, it is a weak argument, or this. I'm not concentrating on this with the car. Maybe the car is not even involved. I think it is not even involved. It can be involved, this car, but to me, this is bullshit. There are two things: the lake and the hammer. So, and about the lake, yes, Aaron Stoner got some good, said something good. Not all is good about the lake. No, it is a clear mistake. It is not under-knee prosthesis. It is clearly not an below-knee prosthesis. Okay? But to think to a prosthesis is good. So now therefore I react also on this video of Aaron Stoner, and don't dare again to make me problems. This is allowed. So now I show. Yes, a prosthetic right leg. No, not a below the knee prosthetic leg. Not below. And I can show why. No,
as
not
opposed
below. okay, so as far as this to this Aaron Stoner, it is a prosthesis, but not below leg. So, and now my argumentation. Wait. Okay, so now let's look to these images. This is the first part over there. So now we have this guy walking. And wait, I have to change something here. It is, the speed is not right. I must okay, like this. When I check this out, I found the explanation why this guy or how to say this guy is turning his feet to his right foot to the outside because he I have to look a word in English. Wait. Okay. It looks like this guy has a adductor tendinopathy in combination with a prosthetic leg above the knee. And I show you now how. Why. I show you now why. But listen, adductor tendinopathy. In combination with prosthetic leg but above the knee. This guy is shuffling. This guy is shuffling. The reason why he is turning his foot to the outside is because he has problems to lift his right foot because of a adductor tendinopathy, you know. This is one thing. Because it is a combination. It is a combination of two things. It is here in this you know, this adductor. This is one thing. Therefore, he has problems to lift his leg. And the other thing is he cannot use his biceps femoris. And now, okay, I have to change something here. Now check this out. One thing is okay. Let's look to the biceps femoris. Okay.
In diesem Video wird der Musculus biceps femoris thematisiert. Den Ansatz am Köpfchen des Wadenbeins. Beide Köpfe des Musculus biceps femoris können im Kniegelenk beugen. Hier sehen wir nun die Funktion der Ischiokoralmuskulatur animiert. Alle drei Muskeln können im Kniegelenk beugen und alle bis auf den Musculus biceps femoris caput breve in der Hüfte strecken. Gekräftigt wird der Muskel natürlich in Funktionsrichtung.
So, now, when you have a lower knee prosthetic, you know, then you see this muscle, biceps femoris, is attached to your lower leg. You know, when you have this lower leg prosthesis, you have still this part. This means you can use this and I have to look for another word in English. Moment. Okay, I had to stop the video. Bend. You can bend your leg. This is something important for my explanation. When you have it, no matter if you have the whole leg or you have the leg cut here, but when you have this below leg, this lower leg prosthesis, you still have some bone, and to the bone is attached this muscle, biceps femoris, and then you can bend. This is important. But this guy, one thing is he cannot bend here, and the other thing, it is that in the moment he has problems with his tendon, this adductor tendopathy. So he has problems to lift this here, and he has nothing here to bend. This is the explanation for what you see. This is the explanation for what you see here in this video. He is shuffling. He is shuffling because he has two problems, and they must be in a combination. Then it all is explained. He is shuffling. He is shuffling. He is shuffling. He cannot lift, and this means because he is shuffling his things. He is turning his foot to the outside, and this helps him to walk. This helps him to walk. This is a very, very, very important explanation. He is shuffling on the floor with his foot. He's not lifting this. You see, he is lifting it here because this is something he make from here. This is not. He is not doing it with some. This is moment. I need the English word. Okay, momentum, with momentum. Here he can lift the foot here, from here to here. It's a little bit in the air, but in these things he is shuffling. He is shuffling. You see, in this from here to. No, wait. From here to from here, this. Moment. I have to make it here. So wait. Here it is in these things he is shuffling. In these positions he is shuffling. And therefore, it helps him a little bit to do his things to the outside. To turn it a little bit outside. This is the explanation. And now we look to something else. Wait. We go here. Oh, wait. Now... The differences, now we have this prosthesis. This is a below knee prosthetic, and now this is this guy can use his biceps femoris to bend his knee.
Would just take that prosthetic foot over onto the next step and practice.
When he's like this, he has to to use in this moment. He has now his left foot. He is now using his quadriceps, this muscle on the front side, but now with the right foot, now he uses his adductor things, but also he needs a little bit his biceps femoris when he is now lifting his right foot, and he has a bone at the below the knee, and he can use this, and therefore he can walk.
Raising your body weight.
You see, this bending is done also a little bit with this biceps femoris. And now we look to something else. Now look, this guy has no. This is a prosthesis above the leg, and he cannot bend. He cannot bend his things. Wait, I go a little bit back. He cannot bend. He cannot bend. He cannot bend because this is not the muscle is missing, but where the muscle is attached to the bone is missing below the knee. So he cannot bend. There are high-tech stuff that with battery and stuff, the high-tech that the prosthesis helps you bending and so and so and so. But when you only have the normal prosthesis and an above leg prosthesis, you cannot bend. This is important. This is important to understand. So this is the explanation. And there's something else. There are some things here. This guy with his above knee prosthesis, they work some. They work different. This is a difference, and I explained you how this all fits together. So wait. So, this is not an alternative. I rule out a below knee prosthetic. Okay. But, the police, when the police, I cannot rule it out so that the police shall look to all. But it is good. You need to have something that is the most likely, the most probable. And I show what is the most probable situation here. This guy is shuffling with his foot. And this is a combination. Not the prosthesis does not explain all, and the below leg prosthesis does not explain all. It does not explain that his foot is turned to the outside, but the above knee prosthesis in combination with a adductor tendopathie. This explains all. And this tendopathie, you know, this is not. This is where you can. It's very understandable. It is very logic. You know, this with this food you have more. You know, you have special situation. This you can have this as a normal person, but as a person with such a leg, you cannot have it even more. And this is explaining all. But you know, you cannot look to a person with a doctor tendopathie, because this can come and go within days. So it is what you have to. The tendopathie stuff is only to understand this moment. What you see on the video. But you have to look for a guy with a above knee prosthesis. That's your guy. That's your guy. And so, okay, you know, veterans. This is in America, in the US, something. Maybe you can say holy. But, you know, when there's a crime, you also have to look for the... when there's, for example, a child is killed, you also have to look for the mother and the father. You don't say, oh, is this cruel? They are holy. No. When there's a crime, you have to check the things out. And there is no taboo. There is no things... And so, yes, we have to speak it out. Veterans, think to veterans. Who has you know, the guy can also have had an accident. Of course, he can have an accident, but also they are more veterans with such a prosthesis than normal people, other people's. So, yes, veterans are good people, they serve the country and so and so and so, but here it is about a crime, the crime must be solved, and also a veteran can be a killer, and not talking all veterans are bad. No, not all. And maybe maybe this guy is not a veteran, but we must think free, you know. No, not don't talk about veterans. Oh no, talk about veterans. So, okay, that's it. And you know, this bullshit with this dog's blood, and this stuff with this, oh, she was targeted, oh, blah 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 blah, bullshit. You know, you are a lot of assholes in the US, like in Germany. In Germany, you know, we have also the cases like John Bennett Ramsey, where there are, you know, I have to look for the word, to gossip. They gossip about the family in the case John Bennett Ramsey. They gossip about the family in the case Summer Wells, and so these are assholes. Their arguments are nothing. Their argumentation is bullshit, and so this is these assholes, you know. Also here talking a lot of bullshit about the family and death. This can be sometimes the family, but here this is bullshit. These people, they must put down. They are the stupid guys. They are the assholes. They cannot reign the country. So you must make order. And you know, this is full of bullshit. the stupid people are reigning, you know. They are not allowed to reign. And so, yes, this I want to tell you. You must make also we in Germany have these assholes, these stupid assholes in many cases. They are so stupid. And they always follow the wrong guys, you know, like this. And also, so with his car, okay, have your fun with your car, but it is not bad to look for the car, and if you don't betray, if you don't do fraud, if you don't manipulate, okay, then check the cars like checking the moon to find the face of the man in the moon, you know? Okay, play around. But if you want to solve this case, you have two things: the hammer and the prosthesis, but it is a prosthesis above the knee. So, and now I see the hammer here is also, I have already done my video, you know, and now I see the hammer is very good shown here. So I have to add something, right? Okay, so this hammer in this situation, I made a photo. I can make it bigger. Yes, this fits totally to what I'm thinking, but you know, there's no doubt that this is a hammer. It is about what kind of hammer, and this proves not that it is this kind of hammer what I was you know, this a rock pick hammer, you know. It is for the rock pick hammer, it is important that it is in front, it is this peak in front, you know. This is important, and this it cannot shown on this picture because this is the light, you know, but on another picture I can show it. You see, here, this is the thick part, and this is and you see I can change the darkness, but it is somehow clear that this is the thick part, and this is this side where the so this is not in this moment of the video. It is in the first part of the video. Okay, so see, this is too much. When it gets darker, you see how long it is until here. And this is, you know, someone who is not so specialized in this matter, with this pixel and this photo, he thinks, oh, this is thick, and here it is too thin, or the it would be no. This is difficult when it is so blurry. You have to have a lot of experience and know how the picture is changing. For example, when I'm doing now this, I make it darker, and you see, but it seems to get thicker. It seems to get more thick only because I'm adding. It's getting darker, and the contrast is changing. So there is nothing getting. It only seems that it is thick, and then this is thin. This is this stuff with a pixel, and this is you need experience to know what you see, and what you see is telling you. And it's not my profession, but with my experience, I can say that this would fit to such a thing. This would fit. If you would have such a thing in his hand, this would fit. Yeah, okay. So a rock pick hammer is also a geological hammer. This is a special tool, and this is there is a chance. A normal hammer. Everyone has a hammer. This is not helping a normal hammer. And again, even though this is in front, also has a peak, I don't think to this kind of hammer. This is also a quite normal kind of hammer. What we see here, this is again a rock pick hammer is a special tool. This is not the same. This is not the same like this, even if it looks similar. And a rock pick hammer, if the crime was done with a rock pick hammer, there is a chance that this is such a special tool that it helps finding the killer. Yes. And again, this picture, moment. Again to these pictures here, here you see a hammer and you think, okay, this side is thick, and you think you can measure it, how many inch or centimeter wide this is, and you think, okay, it is on this side thick, and it is on this side thick, and it is even until here, you see. But look, on this side, it depends on the how the light. You see, when I make more light, then it looks, then it would be not thick, and when I change and make it darker, then suddenly it looks thick. So people have difficulties if they are not experienced in checking out such pictures. They think, oh, this is not such a hammer, but only on this side there is something, and here is maybe nothing. No. If this, I see with my experience, this hammer is until here. You see, the peak is just it depends on the light. When you have you know, it looks like there is nothing, but there is something, and I see when it's like this. I also don't see how long this hammer is, but when I'm playing around with this, then I see exactly that this hammer is until here. Here is the peak of this hammer. But it's difficult to explain to people who don't understand, and have not experience. You know, you see, this is the same hammer. It's not the same picture. It is but the same video, the same hammer, you see, this is the hammer. I'm very sure this is the hammer. No, it can be another fabricat, another model, you know. But this kind of hammer, and this is with it such a peak, you know, Spitze peak, yeah, yeah. But it's not so easy that you just think you could measure in this picture something. Not when it is in this pixel, in this resolution, in this pixel situation. You know, when you have this pixel, they betray you a little bit. They are shining, and just this what I wanted to show you here. You know, that it depends how is the light, and so you cannot simply count this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pixel. It depends a little bit, but with my experience, I can tell you all fits to this kind of hammer. Okay. This is my experience. I have not studied this, but okay, I said enough. I said enough. It is my experience, and I had a lot of success in such work. And okay, so now let's talk something else, about my situation. I already said it, but the video was not moment. I go here, so I go here, I go here, I go here, I go here, I go here. I was talking about my website. You can say, why is this guy not so humble? Is he not a Christian? Because when you Christian, they shall be humble. The Bible says, look what I'm doing. I'm presenting myself as a universal genius, veni vidi vici. And so when people seeing this, they would say, oh, this guy is not humble. He is not a Christian. But, you know, the problem is that I have good argumentation again and again and again. And the reality is that the world is reigned that idiots are reigning the world. Or the idiots, the idiots on this world always listen to other idiots and not to a universal genius. And this is, for example, this is something I have not a big channel. I have a small channel, but look, I have 1,300 around subscribers, but in the moment they don't like me because I kick their ass. I like kicking their ass, and I call them what was the things? Moment. Geistige Hosenscheißer. Mucky pup. Mental mucky pup. I call my subscribers mental mucky pup. Not all the same, but you know, and not only my subscribers, you all are mental mucky pup, and this the people don't like. But you see here. This a few days ago I made this video and no one is liking it. One person is disliking it. And you know, this would be a world sensation if it's right, and I think my arguments that it's right are good. You see here you have the U.S. general, NATO general, and he met and the newspaper, they say he was meeting on the 18th of August with Ukrainian military chief, you know. And so here this Admiral Tony Radakin and was meeting with this General Valery Zaluzhny and from Ukraine. But the Russians said, this guy, this Ukrainian general, he was injured in May and very, very badly injured, and he was transported to Germany and is in a German hospital. Maybe already dead. Maybe he's already dead. And so this would mean it's a question, who is right? If the Russians are right, this would mean this could be a fake, you know, manipulated a photo. But this photo, I don't see manipulation, the photo of the 18th of August. But a photo 3 weeks before, this made me suspicious, because you see, this is not the same light on their faces. This is not the same light. Let me check it out. this is not the same light, you see. One has a little bit turned his head like this, and the other a little bit like this, but it is not enough that it can explain. You see, this side of the nose is very, very in the light, and his nose not. My thought is that these are other lighting conditions. I think the head of this guy was manipulated into the picture. And they did it so good that it is not possible so easy to see it here, but the light they cannot, yeah. So it is not 100% sure that I'm right with this. This is something I want to discuss with other experts, but it is not, it is not stupid what I'm thinking. It is on a high level. It shall be discussed. If someone says, okay, I have argumentation why you are not right, I would listen to this. But this is a very good idea, and it is not that my fans realize how good this is, or otherwise it is not that my fans are more clever than me and say, oh no, you are right. They are just too stupid to realize how good this is, what I found out. So, okay, I don't want to be rude to my fans, but it is a difficult situation, and okay, some of them, they are more clever than the others. I don't want to criticize all so much, but you see, when you sometimes they are all little mental mucky pups, but not only my fans, the whole world. My fans are an elite of the mucky pup population of this planet, but it is terrible, always the assholes are reigning the world. They are adored like this Aaron Stoner, and it is, for example, there is a case with this bridge. In 1975 in Vienna, a bridge collapsed. There were witnesses that reported about the explosion, and but then came a commission of experts, and they said no, it was an accident. But I found out that in the final report of the experts, they mentioned Neumannsche Bänder. Neumannsche Bänder is the same like Neumannsche Linien, and when you check this out, Neumannsche Linien treten auch zum Beispiel in der Gitterstruktur von durch Detonation umgeformten Metallen auf. Neumannsche lines, they occur also in the structure of the exploded metals. They are used as a proof for an explosion. they occur by compression of the on the atomic level, this structure, something like this. Okay, so Neumannsche Linien or Neumannsche Bänder are proof for explosion. So this, you see, this explosion was done like 9/11. 9/11. This is funny. I didn't realize this 9/11 here. I did not realize it until now. You see, 9/11. Yeah, this is funny. For the first time I realized this now. It is 9/11. Yeah, it is the same like 9/11. It was done by the government. In Vienna, they wanted to build, and this is not my idea. This is here. In this, another journalist wrote this, and he's knowing about the Austrian politics, and so. And there was a call. A few hours before the explosion, someone warned before it, and so, and he's telling the reason for this, that the state, the government did this itself, was that they wanted to build, and this was later done. They wanted to build this, here. They make electricity here in these things, and they were rising the level of the river here. They're building this, you see, and when they built this, the level of the river was rising and was influencing even a few kilometers. Now, which bridge is the Reichsbrücke? One of these bridges is the Reichsbrücke. Nordbrücke. No, it's one of these. Wait, I have to check. Okay, it's this one. It's this one. So it's the second one from this side. The second one. It's this bridge. This bridge is the Reichsbrücke, okay. Yes, and so the ships would not fit under this bridge. They had to build it new, but the people there, they did not want a new bridge. They liked the old bridge, and it was not possible political to convince the people that this bridge must be taken down and renewed. So they could not build this all this, and so they put explosives like 9/11. They had a purpose. In 9/11, they want to go to Afghanistan and make a Patriots Act and all this stuff, and so they exploded it, and here they did it this way, yeah. Okay, but they did not want it to kill people. They just wanted to kill the bridge, and this is and the witness saw the explosion, but later the scientist said no, it was not an explosion, it just collapsed, and this was a lie. But they made a mistake when lying, because when they want to hide, they can tell whatever they want, but if they once mention this Neumannsche Bänder, then it's over. Then it's over. They try to mention it and then later talk, Neumannsche Bänder, this means something else. No. The science itself tells what Neumannsche Bänder means, you know. And the final report was done by architects and so. They are not the specialist for the metallography science. So, okay. This is a world sensation on a world stage. I found it out in 2017, and all the world ignores me. I go to the media and they ignore me. And many cases like this. I should be humble. And then the scientist, the journalist, the politician should come and bow down before me and say, you are the universal genius. But not even they don't bow down, they ignore the facts. They ignore the facts, and the idiots are reigning the planet. The idiots are reigning the planet. And if you do it like the Bible tells you, be humble. When you go somewhere, don't sit to the high end, sit to the lower end. And when then someone, and then later someone can come and tells you, oh, come to the high end, and then you will have honor. But you know, I have gray hair. I got gray hair waiting in this world of idiots, you know, to realize. Then they say, oh, he wants that we bow down. Okay, don't bow down, but realize facts. You assholes, you society of stupid assholes. Not only in the US, also in Germany, everywhere. You see, this is my life, my everyday life. My work is full of sensations, and the idiots are reigning the planet and ignoring it. And this is, for example, this is also ignored. You know, you see, an influencer was. This is the same like this. You see.
Meine Frau, nachdem unser Keller nun zum 3. Mal voll Wasser gelaufen ist, dachte ich mir, ich werde mal was unternehmen. Also habe ich mein Haus ausgegraben. Die Erde ist immer noch total feucht und so sehen die Wände von innen aus. Ich wollte mal nach der Drainage schauen, dabei habe ich das ausgegraben. Ich glaube, das soll die Abdichtung sein. Gehört die nicht eigentlich ans Haus? Naja, egal, frag mich einfach nicht, was das für Kabel sind. Ich habe weitergegraben. Das Einzige, was ich kann, ist graben, graben und graben, um dann festzustellen,
wir haben gar keine Drainage.
Heißt, ich muss das Haus irgendwie abdichten. Ich weiß nur nicht, wie das geht. Also habe ich ein YouTube-Tutorial geschaut. Jetzt weiß ich, wie es geht. Macht immer alles selbst, dann spart ihr Geld. Nachdem unser Keller nun zum 3. Mal voll Wasser gelaufen ist, dachte ich mir, ich werde... Meine Frau hat wieder ein zweites Spiel gegen. Meine Frau hat wieder, nachdem unser Keller. Ich repariere, nachdem unser Keller.
You see, this is. And he got 920 comments. He is an influencer in Germany, a famous influencer.
Ich repariere gerade unseren Wasserschaden,
what he has done, what he is writing, and all what the other people are advising him is bullshit.
Mal voll Wasser gelaufen ist.
All
Ich
is
repariere gerade
bullshit.
unseren Wasserschaden, um zu sehen, wo das Wasser durchkommt, habe ich zuerst die Steine weggenommen und den
Because, you see,
Sand entfernt. Ich bin mir sicher, dass das Wasser hier unter dieser Folie.
I try to explain. Here, he got water in the window, you know, but then he and all the others thought he must do a better isolation of the wall. But no. This is the problem. Is not that the wall is not good or the window. The problem is that there is amounts of water in this area that never should be there. You see, this is maybe 30 or 40 centimeters, this area. And to here, there shall only be the rain that is falling from above or onto this area. And this is so little, even in a strong rain. This is so little. This does not do any damage. But if you have, when you first collecting the rain, for example, in this pipe on the roof or and on this terrace here, and then you have the collected water, and you want that this is going with the pipe away. But the pipe is somehow blocked, not totally blocked, but a little bit blocked, so that a little bit rain is going through, and if there is a lot of rain, then the water comes back up and is somewhere here, maybe coming out and getting and dropping down, or is somewhere going out of this pipe, the collected water, the water that was collected on the roof or somewhere else, and then is coming out of the pipe here. This is causing this. You see here, there is a lot of water in this area, and this shows this is the water that is collected. Maybe even it can from here but this is the problem. And I'm a universal genius. It does not matter what profession here. But even though I was 30, it was especially this job I was doing with my own firm 30 years. I was doing this landscaper. And the landscaper also, if this needing, I had 4 excavators, I had trucks and all this stuff. This was my job. Not always houses, but this landscaper stuff. So with excavators, open it, installation. This was my job. And I'm the only one who is giving the right advice to this guy. And he erased my commentary. And while it was online, this time they ignored it, and now I don't even find it. So this is a crazy world, idiots are reigning this planet. The idiots are reigning this planet. And wherever I go, I meet idiots, And if there's not a wonderful, if there's not, how to say, this is, when the time has come, Israel went out of Egypt, It could not be one day before. It was 430 years after Joseph came to Egypt. Moses went out with the people of Israel. So when the time comes, then something can change. But before of that, all mankind are somehow mental mucky pup, and they ignore the genius thoughts that I have. And they, it is a life like in hell. Because you are such idiots. You are a world of such idiots. And so this a little bit surrounding. So then, after this, I have to think, oh, my mucky pup, my mental mucky pup. I don't want to be too cruel, because you see, you are like little, like this, You are mental mucky pup, and you need to be pampered somehow, and but there are two things, when you have a professor and he is a honored man, and he is in a situation where he has to do with some idiots, but this is only a situation, normally he is honored, and so he has the mental capacity to smile, like when you have to do with children, and so they you can, you are generous, but when you don't, but when the idiots are reigning, and you get gray hair while waiting that God is bringing truth and reality, then it gets difficult, then it gets difficult. My capacity is limited. My to be generous, you can be generous a while, but or when in the when okay, it is just for a while you have to be generous, and yes, okay, they shall, even if they are stupid and if they are misunderstanding all and so on, and you have to suffer a little bit, but yes, when it's not so long. But to me, it's too long. It's. I'm 58. I'm 58. It is my capacity to suffer is not endless. Yes. So these were some thoughts. So let's see what you American mucky pup, gell? Mucky pup, mental mucky pup, make out of my genius thoughts, because my German mucky pups, mental mucky pups, they are, and did I mention, many cases, no, I leave it like this, but okay. So, you see, I need to kick asses a little bit, but also not being too cruel to my mental mucky pups. So, in the moment, they are a little bit angry to me. You see, even though this is something relevant on world stage, they don't like it. They don't like it. My German mental mucky pups. But yeah, this is. They are not all the same. I don't want to slam all, but yeah, here I can slam all. Okay, so these were my information to this case, and I will write an article also on my page here, Logik-ID.com. I will write an article. But just remember, Veni Vidi Vici. Okay. Yeah, it is a German website, and but sometimes I write something in English. Oh yeah, here, for example, I also did something in the case of Summer Wells, but this is in oh, where's the content? Also, this video is the content, yeah. Was ist hier? Plausibel. Die Mutter hat es gefilmt. Also, in the case of Summer Wells, the workers who were cutting the things, the electric wire, below the electric wire. These days, workers were cutting, and yes, that's it. One of them, like, so they are totally innocent. The parents, in this case. And the mother says it herself. That day and a few days prior to that, they were working. Maybe one of them people have snatched. That's it. Okay. But there are many cases. Many cases. Okay.